Connor Rogers here at the NFL Combine as we continue our interviews alongside Joshua Perry and Germie Bernard, wide receiver from Alabama. But Uncle Germ?
Yeah, that's what they call me.
What? All right, who started this, and how did you earn this one? I love this nickname.
It was Ryan. He young buck. He tried to make fun of me because we be having our aches and pains. You know what I'm saying, throughout the year and throughout the season. And I told him his freshman year, I said, "You making fun of me now, but once you play a couple games and whatnot, you're gonna feel it." So now he feel it, but that's where that picked up at.
I feel like the aches and pains for you, I mean, there were so many creative ways that they tried to get you the football at Alabama. What role do you see yourself stepping into as you get to the league?
Man, I just want to be able to contribute to the team in any way that I can. However that may be. I feel like teams that they see what I can do, how versatile I am, and so just however they try to implement me, I'll be cool with that.
I feel like watching you play, you have a different mindset than most receivers. Like, you go over the middle of the field, you don't care about getting hit. It gave me flashbacks to Jarvis Landry back at LSU and in the pros. Where did you play defense in high school growing up? Like, you just don't have a wide receiver mindset, and I mean that in the most complimentary kind of way.
Mm-hmm. Growing up, the first position I played was guard.
Okay.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So
there you go.
I had to be able to learn how to block and be aggressive.
Whose decision was that?
Yeah, seriously.
And then I moved to running back, started playing some quarterback and whatnot. Trying to keep the ball in my hands. And then I was playing defense too. I played cornerback a little bit, safety. I was moving all around. I was making plays and stuff. And then once I got to high school, I started really locking in on playing receiver. But I played both ways a little bit. I played some corners too. I played safety a little bit. And my mindset is always just to control the aggression, man. Whenever I'm blocking, whenever I'm running the ball, or if I'm playing defense. And so that's where that kind of came from.
What was it like the last couple years being in Kalen DeBoer's offense?
I think that's the ultimate system that any receiver wants to be in. Like, it's so explosive. They're all very, very smart within the game. They have a lot of knowledge, and so they know ways to get you open. A lot of times they get you ways to run free. Have some free catches and whatnot. And then they're very versatile in how they do things, and they're able to get their guys the ball, and however that may look. Screens down the field, crossers, different things like that. So. It's a very creative system, and I feel like any receiver should be a part of that.
So you meet with a lot of NFL teams here. What would you say if they ask you about your quarterback, Ty Simpson? Because the opinions on him are all over the place at here, but we saw him at his best at times this year where looked like a high-level player.
Man, Ty a dog, man. He is a high-level player. He's elite, man. Every quarterback is going to go through the hiccups, but just see his highs and how he's played, and how smart he is, and how he's able to go over adversity, and how he's able to push through those type of things. That's a quarterback that you want on your team, because they're gonna get all the hate, they're gonna get all the love when things are going good, all the hate when things are going bad. But he's able to stay grounded, stay level, and he's just able to bring his team together. He's worried about winning and worried about his team. He's not worried about all the exterior stuff.
All right, so season ends, you got to flip your mindset to get prepared for Combine and Pro Day. Certainly a different type of training than what you're probably used to for football. So walk us through what a typical day looks like getting prepared for this moment.
Yeah, so, I'm going to say this. I told my boys, I said, man, this is the best I felt since I started college.
Yeah.
Like, you feel me? But, it's a great process, So, let's just say, starting off Monday. So Mondays we get up around, I get up around 7:15. I go, eat my breakfast. I read my Bible and stuff, and then we meet at the field by 8:45. We do our warm-ups and whatnot, and then we out there training, and then we'll get done around like 10:30. Some days it just depends, what are we doing on those certain days, and then after that we have a break until about 12 o'clock, then we'll come eat lunch, and then we get to relax for like another hour, let our food digest and stuff. We lift at 2, and then depending on what day it is, we may have, like Mondays we have hot yoga, some days we have Pilates, and so we'll do like hot yoga, and then certain days you'll work with our PT guys and whatnot. So I mean, it's a long day. I might get done with my days around like 6, maybe 7. So it depends.
How are you feeling about hot yoga or Pilates?
Man, when I first was doing it, I'm like, especially not Pilates, but hot yoga, like being in the hot room and stretching and whatnot.
Oh yeah.
It's super uncomfortable, but like you feel the difference. You feel the difference when you come out of it, and then you feel the difference of like the accumulation like over the week.
Yeah.
So what do you get to do away from football for fun?
For fun, I mean, like just in general, or like while I'm out, out there in Cali training.
Just in general.
And in general, like when I have some downtime, I like to hoop a little bit. I like to hoop with my boys. I like to chill with family. I have not gone on a trip that I want to go on out the country yet, so that's on my bucket list. I spend a lot of time in the Bible, trying to understand that, and just being able to read my word and dissect it, and try to be a messenger of that. I like to spend time with my family whenever I can, but I mean for the most part I be chilling, man. I like to watch movies, watch TV shows, play the game.
What's your dream destination for an overseas trip?
Something like Belize or something.
Oh
like
yeah.
that. Yeah.
Okay. All right. My guy.
Yeah, that's Ben. It's a good one on the list.
Okay,
yeah,
cool.
I'm
gonna make
it's
sure
beautiful.
I go there. I gotta hit it.
Germie Bernard, Unk, as the teammates call him. I love it. He's still a young guy, so I don't know. We'll see where it goes. But, man, I can't wait to watch you at the NFL level. Great college career. Thank you so much for stopping by.
No, thank you guys.
Hi, I'm Mike Tirico, and thanks for watching. Make sure to hit subscribe for the latest news and highlights from NBC Sports.